What if the very thing you were told will save your country is actually the thing keeping it in poverty? Burkina Faso just made a move that sent a shockwave through the continent. It is not what you think. Captain Ibrahim Traoré didn't just dissolve political parties because he wanted control. He did it because he realized that in a state of crisis, democracy is a delay that the dying cannot afford. Think of a political party like a middle wave in a computer system. Every time you add a party, you add a layer of negotiation, a layer of debate, a layer of potential corruption. This is delay mapping in real time. Traoré's argument is that these layers divide people and stall development. By deleting the parties, he is implementing a delay termination architecture. He is trying to move the country from debating the problem to executing the solution without the 4 years latency of election cycle. But here is a hidden mechanism in here that explains why he called democracy a killer of development. It is called the admin vault return. In a factual political system, power is leaked across dozens of nodes. Each node wants a court, which is where the corruption lives. By dissolving the party, Traoré is forcing all power back into a single admin vault. When a vault is centralized, the return on every dollar spent on development is higher because there are fewer hands in the middle trying to redirect the flow. It is a ruthless optimization of the state. If you are seeing the delay in your own system, comment SDD and get your scroll delay diagnosis scan. This leads us to the most dangerous part of the equation, oath economy. The oath of a leader is to provide security and development. If the economy of democracy means you have the right to vote, but not the right to food of safety, the contract is broken. Traoré is rewriting that contract. He is betting that the people will trade the freedom to choose a party for the freedom for systemic stagnation. He is betting that in the architecture of a nation, speed is more valuable than consensus. The system is being rewritten. Comment SDD and get your score delay diagnosis. The 27-year-old Anthropic just logged into the basement of the internet and found a vulnerability that has been sitting there for 27 years. It is called Project Glasswing. The model Cloud Mythos supposedly identifies zero-day exploits in every major operating system and web browser in existence. This isn't security updates. It is a total termination of delay between what we are told is safe and what is actually broken. We have to talk about delay termination architecture. For 3 decades, the global economy has been building on the assumption that all means stable. We assume that if a piece of code survived 27 years, it was bulletproof. Mythos prove that aid is not stability. Aid is just uncollected debt. It didn't invent this hack. It simply mapped the architecture of our negligence. And here is a part that should keep you up tonight. Why are they really keeping it in the vault? They aren't protecting you from a dangerous model. They are protecting the oath economics. If every bank, every hospital, and every government terminal is revealed to be fundamentally compromised by codes written in 1999, the administrator of our current institution evaporates. The system survives on delay between the discovery of the hole and the patch. When an AI make that delay zero, the current economic structure cannot handle the truth of its own insolvency. If you realize your data is currently sitting in a vault that was never actually locked, comment SDD. But there is a specific reason they name it Mythos. It is because it challenges the myths we've lived by since the dial-up era. The myth is that security is a product you can buy. The reality is that security is an admin vault return, a reclamation of structural integrity that most companies have ignored in favor of growth. When an AI can map the decay of 30 years in 30 seconds, the oath of protection by big tech is officially broken. We are no longer waiting for a hack. We are living inside one that was never fixed. The audit is already finished. You are just the last to know. Comment SDD and get your score delays diagnostic time. Intelligent seekers said. The latency of human soul. Elon Musk just admitted that Neuralink is in designed to bring back to normal. It is designed to make normal a disability. While the world is focused on the miracle of a man with ALS getting his voice back, they are completely ignoring the architectural shift happening in the background, the total termination of human delay. When you hear the term multispectral vision, seen infrared, ultraviolet, and radar, you think of a comic book. I see a delay mapping exercise. Your current eye are a bottleneck. Why? They filter out 99% of reality to keep your biological processor from crashing. Neuralink isn't just fixing sight. It is installing a high-speed data port directly into your visual cortex to bypass the limitation of your organic hardware. But here is the structural cost of having a spare power inside your skull. If you can see radar, you aren't just seeing anymore. You are a walking sensor node. In the old economy of the future, your sensory input becomes a liquid asset. The reason they are focusing on that jokes and miracles right now is to mask the fact that they are building a vault return system where your thoughts and perceptions are currency being harvested to close the gap, the loop between AI and biology. If you realize your current biological delay is the only thing keeping you private, comment SDD. The miracle is the marketing, but the architecture is the mandate. We are moving towards a society where augmented humans operate with a 2-second lag compared to the augmented. This isn't about vision. It is about admin vault return. You are reclaiming potentials that were never yours to begin with and trading the sanctity of your internal vault for a high res feed of a world you were never meant to see. The architecture of your mind is being rewritten to move the pause between stimulus and response. The era of natural humans is closing window. Comment SDD and get your skull delay diagnostic scan.